Um, what made me choose the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy? So there's a couple other schools here in Denver, and I just didn't get a good vibe from them. This was actually the last one I found, because the company was in a transition at that point, and I just actually didn't know where to find them. But they were moving to a bigger and better place. So when I found them finally, after searching those other schools, there was just this professional atmosphere. It was at the old Grudge Training Center. It was like an MMA gym, and they were getting ready for Milestone 5, and everybody was super welcoming. And they were happy that I was there. Like all these pro wrestlers were happy that I made this decision to come even check out their school. And it was a no-brainer. I sat down with Hoodie and Matt Yaden and talked to him, and I just said, man, where do you want me to sign? You know, there was no pressure, there was no nothing. Like, I didn't need experience for anything. They were just happy that I took wrestling serious enough to want to come to a serious school. What separates this school from other schools? The Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy? I hate this cliche, it's so dumb, but we're a family. That's so dumb. But I mean, everybody here, we all check in with each other. If somebody's on hard times, you know, everybody's gonna be here for them. It's goofy. B, we wrestle together constantly. I mean, we're doing 64 shows this year with Rocky Mountain Pro, and this roster is primarily composed of people from the Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy. So we all know each other. We like working together. You know what? What was the question again?
What separates MPWA from...
That's right! Besides that, we have one seminar a month from like legit big name dudes, and that's crazy. It used to be 4 a year, and now there's at least 12. I don't know any other wrestling schools in this region where you get to work with people like Al Snow and Bob Evans and Tim Hughes and Chavo Guerrero and all these other dudes. It's just, it's just ridiculous. And what's cool is those seminars are part of the tuition here. It's not some weird add-on or anything. It's just something that you pay for. You're literally paying for the highest quality education you can get in the area. Typical day of training, you can probably hear it going on right here right now. That's it right there. Okay, no, so we all get here. So we do training at 10, 1, and 6:30 p.m. I come to the 6:30 ones because that's where the most people show up, and you're gonna get the best experience. So you get here, you roll around, you hit the ropes, you get all warmed up, you talk to your friends. Then the second we're in the ring, it gets super serious, and we're gonna push super hard for 3 hours. The breaks, goodness gracious! There's what, a minute water break in between, then you go for another 45 minutes, but it's just, we're working on footwork and spacing and all this stuff. We're not doing cool moves, we're not doing head scissors and flying off the top rope. We're making sure our wrestling's good. So whenever we get on shows, then we can add in our own stuff. But you can't have the good stuff until you got the basic stuff down. And that's it. That question's done. All right. When I started, actually, I jumped into this company for the shirt ranking system right when it got implemented. So it goes, white is beginner. That's, right when you sign up. Then the next color is green. And that's where, you're on shows, you can be trusted to really start listening to people during matches and putting on a good match. Then it's blue, that's where you're gonna really start calling matches and maybe even carrying a little bit of training if some of the senior guys aren't there. Then it's gonna go to red, and red's like, you're legit, like people should start listening to you and your word carries a lot of weight. You really know what you're doing. Then purple, and that's, at that point, you're gonna get trusted with just about anything. You really know what you're doing here at the MPWA. I just got sidetracked, I'm sorry. Then it's gonna go gold, and then black. I don't know what gold does, because I've actually never seen anybody go gold. But then black's, you're gonna lead training. People, are gonna listen to you. You're considered one of the leaders and coaches here at the school. When I started, I didn't think that I was good enough to be a professional wrestler because of my size and because I was a little bit older. Coming to the school changed my way of thinking. It changed my confidence level and took it from here. can't even see it anymore. If you want to take professional wrestling serious, you're going to come to this school. If you live in the Denver area, this is the school that you need to come to. And I'm not saying anything bad about any other schools, it's just here, this is our life. This isn't something that we're just doing and, on the weekends we're gonna wrestle and have a lot of fun. This is the stuff that I look forward to throughout the week. It will not get better in the Denver area than Mercury Pro Wrestling Academy.